Well, Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2021. We made it. That was a doozy of a year. Nothing that happened was expected at all. I feel like my family and most people I know got through it really well and almost came out on the other side a better person in a lot of ways. So I hope that was the case for you in 2020. I know it wasn't easy. I know there were a lot of stressful, difficult times and a lot of terrible losses. I also know that people really stepped up and showed how resilient and creative and resourceful they could be. And I know a lot of people that made this year pretty incredible. So if you were with me in January, you may have seen this video, 20 things I wanted to get done in 2020. And let me remind you, at the time I was a million months pregnant and I had no idea what 2020 was going to bring. So let's recap what I said I wanted to do in 2020 and what I actually got done. So number one, the first thing on my list was build a capsule wardrobe. And I did it. Well, I got started doing it. I only started in December. I'm not sure why I put it off for so long, but I did get started. The ball is rolling now, and I'm going to put out a video in a couple weeks from now. I can't wait to show you the progress I've already made, including buying this sweater, which is not a color I'd normally buy, but I'm pretty pleased with it. Number two was find the perfect cinnamon bun recipe. So this is something I didn't do technically, but I did make quite a few cinnamon bun recipes, and being that it's my favorite food and I didn't even know how to make it, I did learn how to make cinnamon buns. Have I found the most perfect recipe? Maybe not, but I have found quite a few recipes that will do the trick in a pinch, and they're darn good. Number three was read 24 books. This was something I did do. I actually got off to a really slow start and then picked it up a lot in the second half of the year. I read a ton of good books. I listened to books on audiobook. We did our book club. We just kept it up on Zoom, which was awesome. So I was able to get through 24 books. I actually got through 25. Number four, keep my phone out of the bedrooms. When I was pregnant, I had major pregnancy insomnia, and I would keep my phone in the bedroom and go on it in the middle of the night. It was a terrible habit, and I wanted to make sure that didn't carry over after I wasn't pregnant anymore. So I did keep my phone out of the bedroom. I did keep it in there when I needed an alarm, but it was really good about not going on it in the middle of the night. I think I only did it 1 or 2 times, and that habit has been kicked. So success on number four. Number five, go on a girls' weekend. This is something that I thought was not going to happen, and my originally intended girls' weekend didn't happen. We wanted to go to Liard Hot Springs, north of where I live, and that park got shut down due to COVID. But instead, my sister organized a girls' houseboating weekend in the summer when all the regulations had been lifted. And so I went with her and her friends on the houseboat and just had the most amazing time. BC, where I live, is the most beautiful province, one of the most beautiful places in the world. We had a great time, and I got my girls' weekend in. Number six was go camping. And so this one did get a check mark, but we only did one night. We had a new baby this year. He was around 6 months old, and it was a total disaster. I didn't sleep at all in the night. We ended up packing up and going home early, but yes, we went camping. We didn't go again the rest of the year, but you know, he's getting older, and I'm sure by next year it will be a lot easier. Number seven, plant some flowers and vegetables. This is something I did. My lawn looked amazing. My yard looked amazing. My flower gardens were incredible. I had some help from a friend, Katie. I can link to the video below where she helped me plant some edible garden basket things. And we had fresh salad and fresh tomatoes. It was just awesome. I loved gardening, and it was the perfect year for it. Who knew? Number eight, this was a big one, the 100,000 step day. So we did this. August 1st, my friends and I, 6 of us, tackled the 100,000 step challenge in one day, and we got it done. I'll link to that video. If you have a huge and crazy goal you want to tackle, watch that. You know what? It doesn't matter what it is. If you want to do it, just go for it. Number 9, try a new fitness activity. Okay, so I didn't really try a new one. A lot of things got shut down, and I couldn't really join any new activities in the fall. But I did start walking every morning, which is something I have never done in my life, go for daily walks. So I'm gonna include that as my try a new fitness activity. I loved it. I will do that again this summer. It felt incredible. Number 10, stay at a summer cabin. So this was one that I didn't think was gonna happen, but then out of nowhere in July, my dad actually bought a summer cabin in the lake community that we used to live in. So we went down to visit him and stayed at his cabin and had the best time. It was the most amazing weather, and we have some friends in that town too, so we got to see them. So the summer cabin did happen. Okay, so number 11, total self-care vibe here. I said I wanted to get a massage once a month all year. And I did get quite a few massages, but I didn't do it once a month. So I probably got about 6, which is more than I usually get, and it felt great, and it's probably something I should start up again. Number 12, get control of my digital photos. This has been on my New Year's resolution list for the last 6 years, and again, I did not get it done. But also, my friend is starting an organizing business, and she said she's going to do photo organizing, and I was like the first person with my hand up, because I think it's time to face facts. I don't want to organize my photos. It's not going to happen. If it's not going to happen in the year 2020 when I was stuck at home with unlimited time, it's not going to happen. So my friend is going to do it this year. I'm going to pay her to do it and just get it off my plate. Number 13, I wanted to start a blog. Mostly I just wanted to put all of my content onto one place so you guys could grab your printables and I could write about a few different things. And I did start the blog. I got my website up and running. If you've ever printed off a printable, you've probably been there. This year I'm gonna try and up the ante and actually post more blog posts, but again, we'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna do my best to make sure there's always new content on there for you, but I really enjoyed having my website and being able to be creative with that. Number 14, collect all my favorite recipes into one place. This is another one that would have been perfect to do this year with unlimited time, and I didn't do it. I'm gonna carry that one over and try again this year because I think it's a really good goal and hopefully it'll get done. Number 15, monthly date nights. My husband and I had not been very good about doing date nights in 2019, and so we made it a goal to do as many date nights as possible in 2020, and we did achieve that goal. We went on tons of date nights. We even went skiing just yesterday. We had a great time, and so yeah, monthly date nights were a thing, and they were awesome. We are going to keep that one up. Number 16, plan a winter getaway. So that was in reference to this winter, me going south somewhere to a beach, and you know, that's not happening. So plan a winter getaway. I mean, I could have planned it, I guess, but we weren't going. No one's really going anywhere, so that one didn't happen. All good, we'll just push it off to next year. Number 17, use online grocery ordering. Okay, as I'm going through this list, there's some things that are just like making me wonder if somewhere deep down I knew this was coming. Obviously, I used online grocery ordering. It was like the only way for us to get groceries for a while there in the spring. So I mastered the art of online grocery ordering. I also mastered the art of like doing a bulk grocery shop and then not having to go back for 2 weeks. So I feel like this was a lot of people this year just really honed in on their grocery shopping and getting their meal planning good so they didn't have to go to the store a bunch. So definitely got the online grocery shopping this year. Number 18, keep a baby book for baby number 3. So in January, we had a brand new baby boy and I did not keep a baby book for him. I think I made it to like month 5 and it just didn't happen. I kept a baby book for my other 2, and the reason I put this on there is because I know when you have 3, 4, 5 kids, sometimes the baby book gets forgotten. And you know what? This kid is no different. The baby book didn't happen, but I took lots of pictures and lots of videos, and so I'll put those together in photo books and that'll be good enough. Number 19, put up more art in my house. Did I do that? Not really, but I did a lot of decluttering. I did a big decluttering project and I feel like my house is looking pretty good. I'm gonna work on the decor a little bit more in the coming year, but put up more art, no, I didn't really do that one. Number 20, this one was inspired by my sister, who is for the most part totally plastic free. I said I wanted to reduce my plastic waste, and I do feel like I was pretty successful at that. I switched from liquid soaps to bar soaps. I switched from liquid laundry detergent to my little zero waste strips, which are awesome. I started buying all my shampoos and beauty products in bulk if I was able to, instead of little containers, and I used my own bags at the grocery store. So I do feel like I did a pretty good job of reducing my plastic waste. You know, we can all do better. I can definitely do better. Just something to keep on striving for in the future. So that is my recap for my 2020 list. All in all, I feel like I did pretty well, and when I really look back on the year and think about it, we had a great time. My husband likes to say that this COVID thing couldn't have happened at a better time for us. we weren't going anywhere anyways because we had a brand new baby, and the name of the game when you have a new baby is stay home. So coming up for 2021, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to make a big list of goals. One big goal I did take on in November was the 1,000 hours outside challenge. It was started by a mom named Ginny who felt like her kids just weren't getting enough outside time. They were spending a lot of screen time, a lot of indoor time, and I was totally inspired by her blog and her Instagram, so I'll link to all of that. But we have taken on the 1,000 hours outside challenge, and I think for this year, that's gonna be good enough for us. I am really going to try to get my kids outside in nature as much as possible. We really got into it last year with the walks when you really weren't allowed to go anywhere else, and I just think it's something that's so important and so beneficial to their childhood. So this year, instead of doing a big long list, I'm gonna tackle the 1,000 hours outside challenge. If you wanna try it, head over to the website. Like I say, I'll link it below. You can grab a tracker for free. You can just color in every hour that you do. The best thing about this challenge is you really can't fail. The worst case scenario is you spent a lot of time outside as a family. So how awesome is that? Please let me know in the comments what your plan is for 2021, and I hope for everyone's sake that it is safe and happy and healthy. I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.